my membership in the Youth Communist Organization while I was growing up in the Soviet Union?
I don't know. I wanted to ask you that question.
Senator, I was born and grew up in the Soviet Union.
Yes, ma'am. But were you a member of that organization?
Everybody in that country was a member of the Komsomol, which was the Communist Youth Organization, because
so you were a member?
That was a part of normal progress in school.
Have you resigned?
From the youth?
From the Young Communists?
You grow out of it with age, automatically.
Did you send them a letter, though, resigning?
Senator, this was many, many years ago. As far as I remember how the Soviet Union worked, was at a certain age, you automatically stop being a member of that.
Could you look at your records and see if you can find a copy? I don't mean any disrespect. I don't know whether to call you professor or comrade.
Oh, my goodness.
Senator, I'm not a communist. I do not subscribe to that ideology. I could not choose where I was born. I do not remember joining any Facebook group that subscribes to that ideology. I would never knowingly join any such group. There is no record of me ever actually participating in any Marxist or communist discussions of any kind. My family suffered under the communist regime. I grew up without knowing half of my family. My grandmother herself escaped death twice under the Stalin regime. This is what's seared in my mind. That's who I am. I remember that history. I came to this country. I'm proud to be an American. And this is why I'm here today, Senator. I'm here today because I'm ready for public service.
A few things.
Oh, my God.
A few things. You might look at that and think that Senator Kennedy is stupid. No, he's not. He knew exactly what he was doing. He went to Oxford. This is going around in the Republican Party. People with Ivy League degrees, people that went to Oxford try to play as dumb as possible for the cameras. They're not fooling anybody. That was just as cynical and hateful of a spectacle. Attacking somebody because they were born in under a totalitarian regime, one of the most evil regimes in the history of this planet, and they're attacking somebody for having the horrible misfortune for being born under that regime and being indoctrinated from a young age. And he is trying to use that against somebody who came over here. You know, you could have said the same thing about Solzhenitsyn, about Sakharov, about Garry Kasparov, the greatest dissidents in the history of the Soviet Union, who went through the same thing because they indoctrinate little children. And here you actually have an American senator in the United States of America who is actually trying to attack a woman because her parents had the misfortune of being born in one of the most brutal regimes in the history of mankind, and that they indoctrinated her as a little girl, and he's trying to use that against her.
And a woman who chose to leave and move here.
And look what she's done with her, what incredible accomplishments in her life, and now wanting to serve.
Serve America.
Have served up that?
Have we seen an attack like that since McCarthy?
This was sick. This was really hard to watch. It made me want to cry.
It was ugly.
And we've seen a lot of ugly.
That was really bad.
That was really ugly.
Really, Willie, again, this is a woman who didn't choose, as she said, where she was born. And would they have, cross-examined Sakharov that way, who was indoctrinated that way? I'm sure Garry Kasparov, who's been harshly critical of the Putin regime, also went through these type of youth groups. That's what happens when you grow up in a dictatorship or a totalitarian regime like the Soviet Union. They indoctrinate children. They torture people. They do really bad things. And to think that she escaped that, willingly chose to come to the United States and serve.
Become an American citizen.
Become an American citizen and then try to serve in this country? I'm sorry. It's beyond despair.